Part of my mess. I'm using this as my kitchen. Red hat. What's your name?
Ava.
Ava. I dig it. Okay, Ava. You and me. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. She left-handed? Good. Oh, I like how she's getting good heights. She's really coming up. She's going for it. You guys are good parents, I can tell. Just from the stick heights alone. Just from her stick going up like this, oh, that's a secure kid. Because well, I'm not gonna make any conclusions on the quality of parenting when a kid does this. They could just be shy, right? But it is quantifiable that if a kid's doing this, like, oh, that kid has a good life at home. It's blatantly obvious. All right, just give me threes. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Oh, okay. You sure you're not left-handed?
I'm not left-handed. I'm right-handed.
You sure about that?
I'm sure.
Okay, I believe you. Okay, now do them together. Okay, now what I'm going to teach you is the 3 magic ingredients of music making itself, not just drumming. Okay, watch this. 4 rights, 4 lefts. Show me that. And then we'll play it on just this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Okay, so that's the pattern. 4 rights, 4 lefts. Now we're going to slow that down. Now we're going to go big, small, 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 left, 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 right. So it's going to look like this. Right, 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 left, 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 right, 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 left, left. Now we'll go slower so that we can make the big notes really big and then have time to make the small notes really small. So do this. Big, small, small, small. Big, small, small, small. Big, small, small, small. And then we're going to switch between the right and the left. So right, 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 right. Left, 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 left. Right, right, right. Left, 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 left. Right. Okay, good. So that's dynamics. That's big notes and loud notes. Now, which one of these is lower? That one's lower. And here on this sheet music, we have a low note. Low, 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 high, 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 high. Low, 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 high. So now you're going to do the same operation, but now it's just going to be big, small, 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 big, small, small, small. Leave it there. And have your right hand be up here. Left hand there. Big, small, small, small. Right, 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 left, left, left. Big, small, 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 big, small, 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 big. There we have it. Your homework assignment tonight. Which mom or dad, who's smarter?
Mommy.
Oh, correct answer. Whether that's true or not, it's still the right answer. Okay. Then teach it to him. Teach the. Your challenge is going to be then to teach it to the less brain power adult, or anyone, or teach it to him. When you teach something to someone, then you know it better because you taught it. I am a way better musician than I would be if I had not taught it. How do I say that? I'm a way better musician because I've been teaching for now 30 years. I gave my first drum lesson when I was 14. Now I'm 44. So the math is good. Because I have to, if I expect you to understand this, and if I expect me to be able to teach this to you, I have to know this really, really, really well. But it's not that I came to the table knowing it well. I came to know it really well because I've been teaching it.
And because you've been practicing it.
And because I've been practicing it. But also because I've been explaining it into words. So now I know the concept really, really well. I know all music concepts really, 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 really well because I've been putting myself in the position to explain it to another human being. Make sense? So your homework assignment, so that you can learn it better, is to then teach it to Dad.
Okay.
All right? What's this guy's name?
His name is Liam.
Liam. I dig it. And wait, you said Ayva?
Ayva.
Ayva. Dig it. It's a very 2024 name. Although you weren't born in 2024.
I know.
You were born in, wait, don't tell me. 2008, 2019. 2018.
No.
Is this a way older kid than I'm imagining?
I'm 9 years old.
Oh, she's 9. I couldn't tell with the hat. I couldn't see the balding pattern yet to gauge the yeah. All right, so okay, if you're 9, you were born in 2015, 14.
2014. I'm going to turn 10 this year.
Oh, okay, I see. In 2014, I drew this logo on a napkin. Now we have it. Now it's gone from napkin to legitimacy. Isn't this cute? How I have just like the profile of the logo.
Wow. That's really cool.
You know what this is called? It starts with a B. B-R-A-N-D.
Brand.
Branding. Yeah, this is my brand. And I have branding everywhere. I have branding even on the instruments. I have branding even on my wrist trainers over here. Where I put and then get the kid to do that as opposed to lifting the arm. And I have all these cool cards. And I even have a shirt. Isn't that cool? So, branding. And I'm mentioning it to you because you're obviously a fashionista.
I know.
Oh, she knows. She knows. Oh, look at those shoes. Yeah, you're a fashionista, which means that you're probably going to be like some sort of designer or graphic designer or a fashion model or fashion designer, maybe that too. And yeah, I'm a creative, you're a creative. It takes one to know one. What 9-year-old is wearing a hat like that? Yeah, nobody. No 9-year-old is wearing a hat like that. Only the super ultra confident kids, super confident 9-year-olds wear a hat like that. But also you can kind of like get away with it today because it's, just a public event and everyone's wearing whatever. Would you wear that hat to school? Yeah?
Sure.
Okay. Now, on a scale of 1 to 10, this outfit that you've chosen, this yellow over the blue, over the rainbow shoes and the red hat, which is very okay. What colors are you wearing? In the world of color theory, the red, the yellow, and the blue are the what colors?
The primary.
Yes. Oh, yes. See? And just the fact that you know that lets me know that you're going to be some sort of artiste. Right? Let me guess. You like to draw, you like to paint, right?
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
I'm taking art classes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know. I already knew. You didn't have to tell me. I already know all the things. You don't have to tell me anything. I already know. Yeah. An artist knows another artist.
She's taking
Good. Just do all of the arts. There are 7 types of arts. According to ancient Greece, there are 7 classic fine arts. Ooh, let's see if I can do it. Music. We'll put the best first. Music, dance, theater, which could be in the modern day a play or a movie. Tom Cruise does theater. Music, dance, theater. Two-dimensional art, painting and drawing. Three-dimensional art, sculpture. Big three-dimensional art, architecture. How many have I got? And poetry, writing, literature. Those are the 7 fine arts. Do all of them. Just do all of them. Just dabble. At the very least, dabble in all the 7 classical fine arts. Say it again.
It sounds really fun to do like every classic art.
Just do them all. Just dabble. You're doing the choir, so that's music. You're doing this, that's music. Learn how to use your feet. That'll be dancing. And you know about crayons and paints and pencils and charcoal.
Of course.
Yeah, of course. Two-dimensional. Explain the difference between two-dimensional and three-dimensional.
Two-dimensional is basically like flat, and then three-dimensional is like, for example, like basically like
Everything that we see in front of us, you are three-dimensional.
Yeah.
This card is three-dimensional, even though it's kind of flat. Although, this card is three-dimensional, but the logo is two-dimensional. Oh, but the logo here is three-dimensional. Oh, snap.
Because this is lifted, and this part is flat.
Yeah, this is an object. This is an image. Object, image. So,
Totally different things.
yeah. So, music, dance, theater, 2D art, 3D art, architecture, poetry. Oh, I did it. Usually I forget one. Only because I think I've already said it. All right. What are you going to do tonight? Or right now?
Well, I'm going to teach Dad drumming.
Okay, this is what we're going to do. Come around, sit in the teacher's seat, and the dad is going to sit in the student seat,
Okay.
and you're going to teach him right now. And the pressure's on. I'm going to judge you if he can't get it. All right, come do the teacher seat. Use these. These feel nicer. Bang on it. You're up next, by the way. All right. Well,
So right's gonna be the further one, or not necessarily?
Has to be further, and then the left has to be.
teach it to him in order. I'll give you this visual aid too. Teach it to him in order. So we're not going to get to both until the third step. Teach him this first on one surface. What's up, buddy? Here, you hold one stick, I'll hold the other. Now do this. Yeah, he's born for this. Now, turn your hand over a little bit. Now, choke up on the stick a little bit, right about there. Okay, I demand. I love having this thing. I demand that take my card, call me, and we'll rendezvous at my house and we'll do a lesson. I live right on the street, Santa Lucia, because what I saw just there is promising.
Yeah.
He didn't fight it. You know, he started off here. This is proper. I showed it to him. He stuck to it immediately. The kids that drive me nuts are the ones that just, they don't hold the instruction. He did it just now. All right, do this. Do fours. And hold that good position. And notice that his thumb is already, I didn't even have to tell him to put his thumb on the stick and to marry his thumb to the finger, the base of the index, so that that finger can wrap all the way around. Every kid does this. Thumb off the stick, finger down the stick, pinkies out, articulate at the shoulder. Looks like a nightmare. Thumb on the stick, index couples that. All right, try this. Try this. Just pinch right there, fan the other fingers out for now. Do that. He even adjusted the stick to where he thought it should be. I demand that you come over. Yes.
All right, take his card. Is that a card?
Sure is.
Okay.
Okay, watch this. I'm going to teach this to you right here, right now. She's teaching him. Do this. So we did 4 and 4. 4 rights, 4 lefts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. But now, this says big, small, 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 big, small, small, small. So let's go look at this. Big, small, 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 big, small, small, small. Try that. Four rights, 4 lefts. Big, small, 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 big, small. Okay. Now go low and high. So you're gonna do the same operation. Right hand up here, left hand up here, and go low, 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 high, high, high. You can just straddle this. Demand it. I demand it.
You want to be a drummer?
And okay, here's the deal. I'll teach you drumming, but not necessarily for the sake of turning you into the world's best drummer, which we could do if you wanted. You're gonna learn music, doesn't have to be drums, for the development of your own brain. All the best people are musicians. All the people who aren't musicians aren't as cool and aren't as smart and aren't as like fully functioning as the non-musicians. Like the kids in the band who are marching out there, like that's a lot of brain power that goes into that.
It really is.
You got to be in step. You got to be in step with the other kids. You got to play your instrument. You got to follow commands up ahead of you. There's a lot going on. So music education is really the ultimate youth.
Well, I wish the school had a better, like, he got put into, what did you get put into band or music? The music classes at the school are just the most ridiculous thing. He's like, Mom, it sucks. I don't
Were you
know.
in band or a music
No,
class?
just a music class, like the rotation. There's like an elective rotation.
Oh.
And he gets thrown into a music class.
Oh well, of course that's dumb. Yeah, like the weekly or monthly thing. Yeah, those are always dumb.
Yeah.
But if he's like in the band, that's a fundamentally different experience.
Right.
And I could get him. If you wanted to join the band next year and be a drummer in the band, I could have you being the caption head and tapping off by the time you're a sophomore. I was the section leader of Tascadero High School drumline when I was a junior, because we didn't have any seniors when I was a junior. So I was
What year?
99 is when I graduated.
Oh, me too.
You graduated in 99? Let me see those eyes. Oh,
What's your name?
Jacqueline. What the heck?
I know, but you look familiar, but
What's my name?
Yeah.
What's my name?
I don't know. I honestly don't know.
Yes, you do. But I look familiar.
You look familiar, but I don't know.
Okay, I'll give you a hint. Maggie, Gilbert,
Yeah, okay, no. You're just gonna have to tell me because I'm bad.
Sam Rayburn.
Oh, okay.
Remember?
Yeah, yeah. That's funny. I'm like, back then, okay, it's gotta be very similar. So yeah,
Well, hey.
yeah. Hey, well, this is my son, Rylan.
Hey, Rylan.
He'll be in high school next year.
Okay.
So,
Well, how about you, like, have a full 4 years of being with Nate Conrad, the band director, who's a friend of mine, who we graduated with, and be in the drum line. Their drum line isn't. I mean, they need some work, but it's not too bad.
well,
It's
he's going into robotics next year, so that's going to be a whole different
Okay.
schedule too. So
sure,
we'll have to see how that goes.
and that'll be a little bit more lucrative in the future, right?
Yeah, well, I mean, if he could juggle both, that's one thing. But I mean, he's been in the robotics program since elementary school, so he's getting ready.
Juggle.
You
He
juggle?
can do both.
Not very well.
He can juggle multiple subjects.
Yeah.
I can't juggle subjects. I can juggle.
You can juggle. You can do both. If I can do band and track and field, then
Yeah.
you can do robotics, which is cakewalk relative to track and field.
Their schedule's pretty gnarly in high school.
Yeah.
Middle school is easy.
It's like hours and hours.
I know, and then you need to
Come on by for a drum lesson.
you need to get
Yeah,
your license.
why are you walking
I'll
away
wait
then?
down for you. Because we live in Paso, but
Come back. I'm gonna cry for an hour if you don't.
we live in Paso, but he is staying in school here. But we're not doing that.
Hey, Sam, thanks, bro.
Hey, did you get a card,
Yes, we did.
Ayva? So, wait.
Okay, we gotta get
Take
going. We
take
did
my
not-
card.
I think he took one in the pocket.
Let's see it. Let me see evidence. And I want to see evidence that you learned it.
Not in there. No, I didn't. Okay, here, take one. We got one. Okay.
Okay, let me see it. See you, Jacqueline. Show it to me, Dad. What did you do? Okay, it'll be Dad and me. Boom, 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 boom. Do it. Not that, but what she showed you. Do it. 3 magic ingredients of music. Okay, that's the 4 patterns. Now show me big, small, small, small. Yes! Excellent, you're a good teacher. And now that you have the experience teaching it, now you have this forever locked into your brain. Now you know it into your bones, as opposed to just superficial and you're going to forget it tomorrow kind of thing. Because you explained it to another human being, now you've explained it to yourself as a result. See how that works? The only real learning is in the act of teaching it. Tell me I'm wrong.
It's a cool setup. You did this yourself?
Yeah, I built it all myself.
Beautiful, yeah.
And I'm so glad that I wasn't like up till midnight last night with sawdust. I've had this built for a few months now, so I'm like relieved. I just did 4 dates at the fair, a couple months ago,
Yep.
and that was quite the catalyst to like get it together.
Yeah.
And so this is the fruits of.
I like the setup. It's simple, but it's very,
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
it's very good.
It's so cool at night, too.
Oh, it looks bitchin' at night. It's
Experience in this? I'm actually kind of experiencing this because at school we had some assemblies and we did bucket truck.
And I know the guy. His name is Sean Sullivan. He does the buckets. He's a friend of mine.
We got to have real drumsticks, and there's a bucket in front of us that was turned upside down,
Yep.
and then we just go. We just do.
Yeah, you do all this stuff, but on buckets. But this is way cooler than buckets. This is actually nice. And you can do diddles, meaning you can bounce.
Oh, that's cool.
Whereas the buckets, you just have the hard stick on the hard edge. And you can't. I mean, you kinda, but it's obnoxious. So this is more aesthetic. cool.
That's neat.
These are just little. These are just redwood bars from the old deck that fell apart. And this too. This is the same rotted redwood. Although I didn't use rotted wood for this, it wouldn't sound that good otherwise.
That's cool.
Yeah, I built the whole thing myself. And then these. This is a little.
Is it just a microphone or is it like a transducer?
It's a microphone. It's a contact microphone.
Yeah.
So instead of speaking through the air, ba, 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 like it, if you touch it, then it's a microphone. So that if I touch to here, then it's gonna amplify that.
That's cool.
Why aren't there any on the other one? Oh, there are.
Yeah, all four. These aren't really showing up too well because I have a super. This is the next iteration, is fixing this so I can mic this separately. That I need like a board that has at least 6, not 2. So that's the next iteration.
Okay.
This was a nice step up. This is $1,000. And then that was like $5,000. Oh. And this thing, oh my God. This thing, I call it the French Terminator because I do this. So there's this technique in the drum wheel called push-pull. Looks like this. Pushing the stick, pulling the stick. And so the way to develop that is from the side, because this is the bad habit that all the kids do. They have thumbs on top, thumb off the stick, finger down the stick, pinkies out, crimes against humanity. And so this is a bad habit. But if I want to develop the push-pull in this position, then if I come from the side, then they can't do it from that angle. They're transitioning this for the thumb on top, from this down to then this side. Now that's just awkward. And now they're compelled to just do it right. And so then what that translates into then, thumbs on the side, not thumbs on top. So, and this is called French grip. This is called German grip. And so I'm calling this the French Terminator. Just a chunk of wood from my dad's old machine shop.
That's neat.
All 7 arts, at least dabble in all 7 before you graduate, before you go off to college. And then, since your destiny is to be an artist, then you'll know which of the 7 you're really into. Because hey, maybe you're destined to be an actress. Maybe you're destined to be an architect. But you're not going to know unless you try it all out. And good thing you have great, excellent parents who are going to know to put you in all the things.
I work at the fine arts right here.
Oh, it's all in the family. I see. What do you teach?
I don't teach, I work in the front office.
Okay. The lady who holds the mortar to the bricks. Yep. You know what a brick and mortar is? You know that term? What's a brick? You know what a brick is. What's mortar?
Oh yeah.
Mortar is in between the bricks.
But so that they stay together.
So that building is a brick and mortar. That building is a brick and mortar. That building is a brick and mortar. Literally, these buildings are made out of bricks, and there's mortar in between. So when we say brick and mortar, we mean a physical building. That's it. This is a brick and mortar, right? It's physical. It's 3D. So we talked about 2D, 3D. You ready for a brain baker? Now I want you to think about what 4D is. I can't even fathom that. 4D. Imagine 4D.
Gas?
gas? Oh. Oh, okay. I like where you're going with that. That's definitely out of the box thinking. So, okay, that's good. Good. But no. Air is 3D because it's just little tiny little molecules, and those are 3D. Yeah. Like imagine if you go to, I'm not a parent yet, so do they still have like the balls at McDonald's and things? Is that the playpens and the fast food?
Probably here and there.
Okay. Have you ever been in a sea of like little
We don't
balls?
really take them to McDonald's.
No, not that you would, but anyway, if you jump into a bunch of a big pool of balls and you push all those balls around, that's the exact same thing as little tiny water molecules or little air molecules. If you were in a swimming pool of colorful balls, you would be in an atmosphere of balls. We're in an atmosphere of air balls, and if we're in the water, we're in an atmosphere of little water balls, molecules. Look it up. Explain. Cannot compute. Error.
We love your logo. It's pretty cool.
Hey, thanks.
We have 3 caps.
I drew it on a napkin and, well, I told you, 2014. The year you were born, you were this tiny little thing. Maybe you were being born right at the moment I came up with the final iteration on the napkin. Lots of iterations. One of the first iterations was a little kitty cat, like up on a Victrola, up on a little speaker thing, because the logo isn't really on par with drumming, but it is on par with my album. The album came first, which, by the way, you can buy if you'd like, and it's amazing. And so this is the logo for the album, hence the kitty cat with the headphones. And you have to listen to it in headphones, and the instructions for listening is the logo, left, right, because it's a this thing. In fact, since you guys are so fun to work with, take this home. Oh wait, do you guys even have a CD player anymore?
Yep.
You have one in the car? Do you actually have a CD player in the house?
In the car.
In the car, okay. Take this.
Are you giving us a CD?
I'm giving you a CD. What's a CD? She says. No, she knows what a CD is.
Like one of those like CD discs.
Yep.
Like
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
The ultimate quality of sound. The MP3s that you listen to on the computer, no.
Not the same.
Take this. Every track name is a famous internet cat.
No way.
Way. So, Tartar Sauce is Grumpy Cat. Sheeran Echo is a kitty cat from Japan. And then Bub, the full name is Lil Bub. It was just a runt kitty with super big eyes, super famous. Maru is another famous Japanese cat. Nala and Bamboo is a couple of cats. They're all famous YouTube cats.
Oh, we'll look them up.
And in the teens of the 2000s, when cats were taking over the internet, cats invented the internet so that people would post pictures and videos of them so that humans would love them even more as a survival tactic. And then the head of the ILKLF, which is the International Alliance of Kitty Love Forever, commissioned me to write this album so that human beings would love cats even more and more and more. That's the slogan. And on the album page on the site, there's a 90-second video of the genesis of the album,
Oh,
which is a stop, which you would appreciate, which is stop motion in black and white.
Whoa.
And you'll recognize a face in that video. And I'll give you a little teaser. There's a real cat in the video.
You watch Simon's Cat?
Oh yeah,
Oh, it's so funny.
Simon's Cat's hilarious. So
Simon's Cat.
go blast this in the car right now. It's hot. You guys want to get out of here. Go blast this and then go to the site. Watch one of my cute videos on the homepage, and then you go to the album page. Just read the whole website. How about that?
She will. Of course.
You'll be edified. Oh, and then the second to last page is called YouTube Rabbit Hole, where I have a curated museum of pro musicians killing it.
Cool.
Not just all drummers.
Oh, awesome.
So,
Have you seen Owl Kitty by chance?
Owl Kitty?
Owl Kitty is like a big fluffy black cat.
Mm-hmm.
And he makes his little things like Jurassic Park
And they remake.
Oh yes, I have. That is
little
hilarious.
trailers. Yeah.
Oh my God. That
Yeah.
is.
We love the Top Gun
So all the
Maverick
cat
one
in the
and the
movie-
Jurassic Park one. They're so funny.
Yes, I do know about Owl Kitty. That's right. I didn't know the name, but yes.
Do you have any cats yourselves?
Well, this cat was real. His name was Meowser,
Yeah.
and so he's the only one who's not yet a famous internet cat. And so, but I put him in the ranks because his destiny shall be, right? And his nickname was Meowface
Yeah.
because his face meowed all the time.
Oh, that's like Apollo.
Yeah.
But then the way to say Meowface, you gotta crack your voice. You gotta say Meowface, because that's what I would say to him. And on the About album page, there's a little. You can see pictures of the real cat and see our little genesis story behind the brand. Bring out your inner kitty cat. Isn't it the cutest? So let this be an example of what a designer, artistic person can do. Not necessarily to produce an album and make music and teach drums all the time, but let this be an example of what an artistic person made. Capiche? Capiche. Say it again.
Capiche.
There you go. Right on.
What do you say, Speedy?
Thank you so much.
All right, Ava. Pleasure to meet you. I'll probably be here again next year. I'll be at Fall Fest next month, like somewhere over here. And I'll probably be at the fair again next year. I'm very seemingly rapidly becoming a local celebrity. I mean, who else does this? Nobody. But when I'm at the park playing with a community band in the summertime, I'll get kids all the time like, "Oh, you were at my school," and they'll recognize the logo. Like I already had like 10 kids today. Like, "Oh, I've seen that," because I did a master class at Monterey Road.
Wait, what?
Did you see me? Did you recognize that logo? Did you see the guy? I don't think all the kids saw me.
I didn't see you. Were you teaching first?
There was a whole gaggle of whatever kids walked through the door is who I taught. I wasn't really paying attention to who they
Is
were.
there certain grades or?
Did you do did you see 4th and 5th graders?
I did. I saw the whole gamut of ages, but I don't think the whole school like rotated in to see me. So maybe you didn't get to see that.
When did you do that?
Oh, right before the summer.
Right before the summer?
Yeah, I was like
Oh, so you'll do
early
it again
June,
at
late
the
May.
end.
And your principal, Isabel? No.
Miss Isabel.
Isabel.
Yeah, Isabel. She said, talk to me after the school year begins, and I'll just let her like breathe for the first month while the chaos ensues. And then she said, come to me, and then we'll get you a master class and get you a few bucks. What do you think a fair price would be, like for like an hour-long, full-on master class? Video, monitor, demonstrations, volunteers. What do you think that's worth?
For the school?
For me to, for maybe like a full school thing.
For a school demonstration?
What should I charge? I've never done this before.
No.
300, 500,
Yeah, I
1500.
was thinking like somewhere between 300 to 500.
I would say 300 to 500.
The guy who did the buckets, when he came that day, he got paid $1,500.
How much?
1,500.
Jesus.
Whoa. Well then,
More power to him. He's a friend of mine. So I hear that, and like, dude, you're just up there like banging on buckets, which is, lame.
You get $2,200.
20.
2,000. What's the other way to say that? 2,000 also not. Yeah, 2,000. 2,000. That's hilarious. I should do 20,000. What's 20,000? Do the math. 100 times 20,000. You don't know. You're just guessing. Go work it out. Do the math. Just add 2 zeros to 20,000. What do you get? What do you get when you add? There you go. I'm going to charge $2 million to come to Monterey Road. Run a Monterey Road School for an hour. I went to San Gabriel as a little kid.
I think you could just up it for like. How about you do like the entire Monterey Road School comes over to the assembly,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know all these flies.
and then you somehow see me there.
Well, if you're there, I probably will. If it's a full school assembly, then of course. It's my water.
If you're there and I'm there at the time, I'll raise my hand up as high as I possibly can.
All right, just jump up, both arms up, say, "Hey, Sam, it's Ayva," and be like, "Oh, where's your red hat? I didn't recognize you."
Yeah, I'll try to wear my red hat.
All right. Which means now you have to wear your hat every single day.
What date would you take?
Any given day. So that means you have to wear the hat every single day now. You're locked. You're committed.
You'd probably do like. Maybe you could do it on November 28th.
Sure, November 28th. That's a good,
October
handsome
28th,
date.
And then October 28th.
How often does this happen where she's like gabbing with someone and you guys are like, okay, let's go.
All the time.
Yeah,
She's not shy.
well, I'm glad for it. I'd rather you be, just jabbermouth than closed off, not say anything, well socialized. It's better. It's the better way to be in the world. I'm Mr. Gregarious. You're gregarious. That's the word. That's the vocab word of the day. You are gregarious. The word sounds a little harsh. It sounds like a mean. Wow, he's gregarious, but it means like outgoing, friendly, super talkative, life of the party, just like me. All right, I'll nip it in the bud for you guys. Adios.
Thank you so much.
Blast that on full 10.
I saw one of the cards over there that had a QR code.
Excellent. You guys have the card? Do you have the card? Here, take this.
We do, yeah.
Okay. Meowface, what's the website?
Meowmusic.com?
No, my God. What's the full website? Tell me.
Oh, shoot.
What's the nickname of my cat?
Oh, shoot, yeah.
Meowser.
What's the nickname of Meows? What was Meow's?
Meowface.
Meowface, and then what.com? Meowface.com. Meowface music.com. Everyone does that. Meow music? What? That's what it should have been, because now it's, that would have been easier for people to remember. But Meowface, you know,
Now.
I made up that word, and you know, I have commandeered that word on the internet. I think now if you go to Google and you type in Meowface, bam, it takes you right, like first heading. Yes. There are other Meowfaces. I'm not the first to think of it, but I'm the one who's dominated the real estate.
Alright, let's go check it out.
All right, see you, gang.
Thanks, Sam.
Adios.
Bye.